What's up, Rebels? What's up, Pride Crew? Doug here at Pride Conditioning with your Monday motivation every single week. And this week we are talking about being happy. It's one of my favorite subjects to talk about, and how to be happier by not comparing yourself. Ready? Here we go. All right, Rebels. So this week we are talking about being happy and being happy where you're at, and doing this by not comparing yourself. I talk about being happy in your own skin and being happy with your body, being happy with your progress, being happy with where you're at. That's not necessarily the same as being content, although I will interchange those words sometimes. What we don't want to do is get into the habit of, resting on our ass or, getting lazy, being content with where we're at and not having that desire necessarily to move forward. What I'm talking about now is, being happy with where you're at, being happy with your lifting, being happy with your business, being happy with your relationships, and doing that by not comparing yourself to other people, to other lifters especially. This is really big in the world of sports and athletes and coaches, and it's big in the world of business too. And I'll catch myself doing it, and it's something that I have to remind myself mentally. But once you catch yourself doing it a few times, you can usually spot it. You can usually correct it. I'll see people, kettlebell, and I'm like, wow, their jerk is so fast. Well, they're 6 inches shorter than me. And then, I have friends that are very high level rowers, and, their rowing is, like light years faster than mine. And of course, that person is 3 inches taller than me, and they have massive quads. So it's like, you can't compare yourself all the time to other people and their lifting or their technique, because they're not you and you're not them. So comparing yourself is definitely a trap into not being happy with where you're at. You need to look at your path and where you're at right now, and you do that and you're happy. You can be happy with where you're at by not comparing yourself to other people. So same thing in business, comparing your business to somebody else's business, and how many clients they have, and how big of a building they have, and how big their marketing budget is, and all that bullshit. You can't do that. They may have been doing this for 10 more years than you. Maybe you just started 2 years ago. You can't compare yourself to somebody when you're on two different paths. That is your Monday motivation for this week. That is what I want you guys to think about. I want you to see if you can catch yourself this week comparing yourself to someone else's lifting, someone else's business, someone else's career, someone else's, Instagram or YouTube. See if you can catch yourself doing it. I guarantee you'll probably catch yourself a couple times this week. So be happy with where you're at, be happy with your lifting, be happy with your coaching and your personal finance and your relationships and your business and everything else. Be happy with where you're at, because where you're at is exactly where you are supposed to be right now. Stop comparing yourselves to other people. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace.